So everybody's mad at Gwyneth Paltrow for tweeting the word nigga. Wow. You know, this is the type of shit that, I question myself, what goes on in the mindset of black folks here in America. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody heard about this story, Gwyneth Paltrow, whatever fucking name is. She took a picture at Kanye and Jay-Z's I guess it was a show they were doing. They were performing the song "Niggas in Paris." She took a picture with them, Spike Lee, and I think Beyonce. And she posted on Twitter and put the real niggas in Paris. So now this is this big outrage, and a lot of black people are pissed off, and people saying she's a racist and all this other shit. I don't know how many times I have to say this, and other black folks have to say this. The camera is always on us. Black folks are the most, imitated and watched upon people in America. They're always looking to buy our style, they buy our lingo, they buy everything we do. Look at hip hop. Just like I was saying before, Jay-Z can start wearing a fruit basket on his head, and you're going to have half of America doing it. Because people follow us. People watch TV and they emulate everything they see on TV. We're almost like, I'm not going to say we, but a lot of Americans are almost like, a 5-year-old that engages in television and picks up everything that they say, do, walk, talk, etc., etc. And, we shouldn't be going at, Gwyneth Paltrow. We should be going at her. The person you need to be going at is Kanye and Jay-Z for naming the goddamn song Niggas in Paris. I've told African Americans, black folks, however you want to address it, we gotta stop saying the word nigga. I know it's hard. I know it's kind of embedded within our vocabulary. And you got some black folks that say, "Oh, well, we've turned it into an endearment." That's bullshit. I can say the word tricycle is an endearment to my mother. But at the end of the goddamn day, a tricycle will always be defined as a mini bike for a toddler. It doesn't matter what I put on it or how I try to switch it up or make it cool or whatever. A tricycle will always be what it is. And it's the same thing with the word nigga. And, I'm not going to sit up here and say I haven't used it. We've all used it in our time. But I've noticed that, which is one of my New Year resolutions this year was to stop saying the word nigga. And I've been pretty good at it. Every now and then I might slip and say it. But for the most part, I don't say the word nigga. I catch myself and I watch myself saying that. But, it's just funny to me when I see black folks get upset about this, but yeah, we use it. And I'm not saying that I condone what she said. I mean, a lot of these white people, they have to, be more conscious about the things that they say, and they have to use common fucking sense. Now, if I'm a white person and I know the history and the hurt and the pain behind the word nigga or nigger, no matter how you flip the motherfucker, it's the same shit. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to have respect for my black friends or just black folks in general not to say that word. It doesn't matter whether we flipped it and try to make it an endearment or it's just, a cultural thing that's going on. Use common fucking sense. Just because you see black people saying that doesn't mean that gives you the right to say it. But then you gotta turn the finger on Kanye and Jay-Z. They make a song called Niggas in Paris. You couldn't name this song nothing else. You could have named it Brothers in Paris. Or even black folks. That would have been better. But why'd you name it Niggas in Paris? Because it's about marketing. I deal with this shit every day. Part of my job is marketing artists. It's about marketing. Brother or black folks in Paris is not as marketable as putting niggas in Paris. It's about grabbing everybody's attention and giving white people the permission to say it. And then you got this monkey ass, big headed ass Kanye West that gonna say at the concert, "Oh, I'm giving white people the permission to say nigga." You already gave them the damn permission. By you titling the song Niggas in Pair, they don't have to ask you for your permission. You've already given them permission. But when some racist shit come back on y'all, then all of a sudden, it's black power and, all this other bullshit. But, basically what I'm saying is that we can't get mad at white folks for, saying the word nigga and biting our culture, biting our style, saying little ignorant things that we say within our culture when we put it out there. The camera is always on us. Just like Paul Mooney said, everybody want to be black, but don't nobody want to be black. So, I mean, for us to, before we start, judging people and when we start, getting on people's ass for saying the word nigga, we need to turn the camera and the mirror around to our own self. Ask yourself, how are you contributing to these negative stereotypes, and how are you continuing to keep these negative words in our vocabulary and in our society? Don't get mad when a white person say nigga, but then you walk around all day saying nigga this, nigga that. And if you know it, when fights break out, or I'll just say my personal life, I'll hear Mexicans saying, yo nigga, we're gonna go to Angelo's house, we're gonna go shoot some crabs, man, come on nigga, God nigga, you're not gonna come? So it's become acceptable for not just black folks, but Hispanics, Asians, white people, any nationality across the goddamn globe, it's become acceptable for them to use this word. And, until we stop it, until we put our foot down and shit, shut the fuck up. White people, you cannot say this type of shit. Use common sense. Because I'm going to let you know, every black person don't accept you saying nigga around. You say nigga in front of me, the first time I might correct you. I might get in your ass a little bit. The second time, I'm going to bust the shit out of you. Because I find that as a disrespect. Especially if I've already confronted you about it. For y'all that been rocking with me since my page Knowledge562, you remember I did a video on V Nasty and her saying the nigga word, and I got a lot of heat from that video. I mean, that was one of my biggest videos, but I mean, I got a lot of heat. I got people calling me nigga, racist people, because that's kind of when all these KKK cats start coming around too, because of that video. But until we start to change ourselves, until we start to, confront some of these ignorant ass rappers or these R&B singers for putting out these negative stereotypes and shit like that and saying the word nigga, and then that and then represent our community as a whole, until we start getting in their ass, we can't really say nothing. But that's all I gotta say. Y'all comment, rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Hey, I know it's hard to say, not saying the word nigga, but we gotta stop that shit. It's been going on for too long. The word nigga has to be demolished out of our vocabulary. But I'm out, y'all. Peace.